You don't fuck with a god.
Hello guys, my name is NATO Suffix, and today we have something new. I don't know how I'm gonna do this for like future episodes, but I really wanted to do this, and I just thought it would probably be easiest this way. So I basically have a teammate in my current team, and the first game we ever played was a matchmaking game just to like try each other out, see if it will work and so on, and it ended up on Inferno, and he actually really surprised me with something that was just like game knowledge, like game sense to just another level. He was terrorist on, he was on the terrorist side on Inferno, and the bomb was placed right here at Arch. There were two CTs left, and they were placed, like, one was playing pretty much site, and the other was playing pretty much Arch. And they had the bomb lying right around here. And he kind of just peeked out, and like, yeah, got the bomb. And then he just put on his rocket boots, ran all the way down here, over to Banana, up Banana. He went over here, he smoked off the cross, and then what he did next was just absolutely amazing. He could have just went for the bomb plant, like probably the majority of people would, but instead of going for the bomb site, he turned around and went the other way. Now, why is this just so brilliant? Well, the two CTs stacked up here. They're both A. So and he knew they were both A. So they know the bomb has been taken, and they think, okay, it's probably going to be B, or he might do some kind of like random around. But in a 2 versus 1, you'll probably like to stick together when you are just like 2 versus 1, because he'll have to kill you both at the same time. If you isolate each other, like if it's 2 1 versus 1s basically, then the chances are 50-50 on each. But yeah, so they ran together towards B through CT spawn because they knew it was completely safe, which was probably the smart way to rotate over to the other bomb site. They saw the smoke, and this obscured their vision so that they couldn't like see if he crossed or anything. And it probably also, I was looking at his point of view, so I can't know this, but I'd assume that they probably flashed in and tried to regain control of the site pretty quickly. But he had just went the other way. And the reason why it's so brilliant, and this is just the thing, is that the rotation through mid that he did, if the CTs were to follow this, they'd pretty much have to check every corner, and it would take a lot longer. And he knew this, and so did they. So they rotated through CT spawn together, and even if they didn't go together, he'd max it, like, it would be stupid if they both went down and from behind Banana. But then he rotated to the other side, back to A site, and since he had smoked off the cross over on B, they were really, like, they took a long time getting into the bomb site, and they lost a lot of time that way. And also, they couldn't even know if he had actually crossed or he had gone the other way, but usually you don't just waste a smoke like that, but in this case it wasn't really a waste. He went up to the other bomb site, it was completely free. He planted the bomb right here, or like here, just the normal spot pretty much. He went up to Graveyard, and the rotation from the CTs was so, like, it took so long. And obviously they arrived at the bomb site pretty much simultaneously, but the rotation from the CTs was so slow because he had just taken so much time with just a simple fake smoke. And this was just brilliant. They ran into the site having maybe 20-15 seconds left. That's not a lot of time. And he was just sitting here. And in my opinion, he peeked up a little too quickly. And he shot the first guy, had to sit here, and had to peek again. But it wasn't really an issue because he did end up winning the clutch. But it was the immense, like, game sense and game knowledge. Like, the brain on this guy is just, wow. It's just, wow. He's probably the smartest player I've ever played with. And I was like, I was sitting clapping, laughing, because it was just a perfect strat. And you might be thinking, well, what can I use this for? What if I never end up in this exact situation? Well, you might not end up in this exact situation, but you might end up in a situation that's kind of like this. And what might happen is that next time you'll think, hey, maybe it would be a smart idea to fake it in some way, or just get into the thought process that goes through the minds of better players. And I think this can really help you guys. So I'll be trying to start a series just with game sense, and it's pretty much going to be pro plays, which I analyze, or it's going to be plays that I tell you about, which are from matchmaking. And then, since this is from way back, we're talking probably a month ago, I can't get the demo, but obviously if I see a sick play at some point, I'll obviously download the demo and show it to you guys and analyze what happens. But this was just like, I was so I couldn't even. It was just such a sick play, and I still remember it so well because I was just absolutely baffled. It was such a great play. But hope you have enjoyed this video. Nonetheless, guys, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. My name is Nate Saffix, and I'll see you in the next video.